Okay, here we are. Hello. Alright. Oh, man. Good morning. Let's switchy here. Is that... Why do you do this to me? Why do you do... There we are. Why do you do this to me sometimes? I don't know. I'll have to check that better. Okay. Well, here we are. We're gonna start pitch 2.5. Give me one moment though. Give me one moment. Okay. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yeah. Alright. All the prereqs have been done. Now we're ready to move on. I am most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Probably not. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems, however we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Cedric, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of the highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Finally, General Bond needs our help, and I would direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have the matters here well in hand. Moonbreeda's research is proceeding as planned? So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Oriange is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Cedric, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his braves with theirs? It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's last report. He has been proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish to keep secret. Hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Yeah, call me suddenly. Moving right along here. Going to... It's not worth anything. None of these. Yeah, that one's worth finding, but I can't finish it. Real. He is rather good at information, isn't he? Pleasure as always, Cedric. You'll be escorting the commander in Oda, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for him. If you'll be so kind as to repeat your report for his benefit? Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries on the source of the weapons what found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Cedric, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods. Savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we may capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Cedric? Nod. Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you will excuse me, I must leave for Oda. I expect good tidings. Right, let's pull this up here. Oops. Oh, I see. That's how that works. I want to try this new Streamlabs has this Oslo video editor. It's built in the browser, I guess. I have a project I'm going to start working on. I need to make a 5-minute video because I'm going to be applying for something. So I have to learn a video editor, which is good. It will help me in that endeavor, but it'll take some efforts. Ilbert. Ah, Cedric, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the black marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath the man of your standing, and Commander Levalua needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, it is only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. There. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. First unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Cedric. Let me share. Oh, it's okay. I don't know where else to share the link on. To stream to try to attract more people. Up? Ah, there he is. I think I remember doing this. I spy one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the black marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let us be off. Good luck, my friend. cut down some brigands. Hi there. Who goes there? An adventurer? Damn fool. You should have never come here. Yeah, listen. Someday I will learn how I set these buttons up. Oh. Bye. Sorry, I'm standing in a fate, but... Oh, excuse me. So let's go down here. But why? I thought it was to exit the tunnels. Oh, these tunnels. Okay. I don't understand. What's this all about? Gah! Oh, that's not. Let's check it out. Oh. I thought we were gonna get information from him. Ilberd. As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander Leveleur would be most disappointed. Where's this recruit at? Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. As for the clients, though, we know not how they slipped past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskwhite sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. But at the very least, we have secured the weapons, yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment. This is anything but. It's one box. And this guy's dead, and the recruit is missing? Ilberd. What's happening? I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskwhite sellswords. If the gods are good, we will catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask that you deliver these weapons to Oda in my stead. Entrust them to the third Yuyuhase. He will take care of the rest. Oops. I should pick him up though, right? Oda, okay. Where's he up here? Is that the Weaver's Guild? Let's go to the Weaver's Guild. Oh. This is the way. We're here. This is a rather weird part of Oda to be in. Let's see, Wilred, Elian, and Yuyuhase, okay. Ah, the Warrior of Light. Ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves, you have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Quertus. Now, what brings you to us this day? I covered some weapons. Ilberd said I should bring them to you. Gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilberd, you say? Understood. Once we've cataloged the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riel stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly Riel is unfamiliar with the ways of Wodan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand at watch, not to seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Cerulean processing plant. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Alien, for the freedom of all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the Immortal Flames will hear of your contribution. Until we meet again. Oh, it's being blasted by that, isn't it? Okay. Cedric, a word if it please ye. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Here. It's a little warm. I'm trying to set this fan. At a place that doesn't come across the microphone. Looks good. Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Okay. It's not far away at all. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than a market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I'll get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. He's suspicious, isn't he? That's not quite how the first told it. Those Duskwights they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself? Not before the fighting started and not after? Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. Not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, goddammit. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. The commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking Gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on me mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. Something does seem off. Cedric, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you are able. What happened? Which one is best laid schemes? I'm keeping track of where I am. Okay. This is a very short patch. Because they do, this is when they do the half and half thing. What is this gear? What is this shirt? That's the Lord's, oh, okay. Lord's Togi. Break blade, is that Titans? I don't know what that is either. That's not Titans though. Onion shield. Huh. See some interesting stuff on this data center. Yoshi P. I have to say hi to Yoshi P. It's mandatory. Appreciating Yoshi P is mandatory. I don't know if you know this. Tataru, thank you for coming so quickly. Cedric, we have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady, by all indicators. Determined lady. The Rising Course. Okay. Our guest is with the antecedent in the solar at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? That's Lucia. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Moon Brita and Noria and Jane. What's up?
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you.
Excellent.
I believe the two of you have met.
Shortly.
We have. I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I
Leveilleur.
cannot afford to wait any longer. The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm. Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers.
It's interesting.
Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
Ooh.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
This is some fancy words, right,
The
Jay?
old Curthin rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
Oh.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald.
Give me a second.
Only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Gallian fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life.
So far, anyway.
Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
I suspect not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Easily.
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Well, that makes sense.
It is for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Sorma. Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, it will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights. Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Well, yeah. I mean, sure. Why not?
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
To prepare for what, pray tell?
Hi.
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Good morning. How you doing? Okay. Sleep okay? Okay. Good. Ooh. As Orianze stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as the next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius Van Belsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day, Midgardstormer, legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship Ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether for malms around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emmerich's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. Okay. Let's go check it out. Hi Yoshi P. There it is, Midgardstormer. The Agrius. That sounds wild over there. You're in luck, sir. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. I cannot say for certain at this distance. I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time, and I wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then. The Asgardians honestly fear that the worms might rise again? Well, from here, that seems rather unlikely. But if it's assurances they want, you've no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I advise a more stealthily approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius, then climb to the top. It's the only viable approach, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, dungeon time. Oh, it's a Mugotom. Oh, okay, clear that. Mugotom Stone 1. So maybe it'll be fast-ish. Poetics. I want XP. Oh, it's no. Okay. I'm gonna try to repair that. It's 8 minutes. And oh, there's one here. Eight-minute queue time. It's kind of rough. Where are you, repair person? Merchant and mender. There. Now will you stop bothering me about the condition of my gear, please? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay. It was almost broke, I know. I know, it was almost broke. Let me spend some time. Check out my retainers. Stuff like that. How are y'all doing? Probably about time y'all finished work or chilling on your day off. Saturday, right? I believe so. I lose track of days so easily. I didn't sell anything on him. Okay. I don't have any venture tokens. That's the only thing about not doing any not doing fates. I don't have any seals. Let's just check out people's glamours here. That's a fine shirt. A pointed jacket. Lucian, oh, Lucian. Huh? That's not what they look like right now. Did they just fix it, maybe? What is this? Lucian, is this the cropped fireglass leather slops? Replica Sky Pirates Boots of Aiming. This is a nice set of stuff here. Some flowers in the hair. I don't know how I feel about the glove. Not that these fitted either, though. Oh! Is that from the weapon? Oh, I see. That's from the weapon. Augmented gem feathers. Oh, that's not what they are. They are Hellhound Knuckles. I see. Huh. That's why it looks like that. That's the weapon. Okay. But you. Ah, that is the White Rydia gear. Pantheon stuff. That I can't wear. Remove that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright. Duolingo's yelling at me. Cryptlicker. Cryptlicker is always nice. I like Cryptlicker look here. That's not what those are though. Weathered Witch shoes? Ah, that's the Black Mage stuff, okay. Level 80 Black Mage stuff, and they got Cryptlickers. They're working on their gear, okay. I love the Cryptlicker stuff, man. What about you? Oh, Shire stuff, okay. Is this Red Mage? Her skin color is unusual for me to see. I like that. Yeah, we got the level 90, 89, whatever. Endwalker artifact. Here. Oh, change it into glasses. Oh, of course they're changed to glasses. She's a very nice set. Look at the details in this new stuff. You can like see threads. I love it. Over here. Palaka? Okay. That's the dungeon gear. And we have Spiconish shoes. Oh, okay, level 90 Black Mage stuff. Turn the hat into, what is that, a feather? Absolute Android's hairpin of, okay. Hairpin, nice. I don't like these pants on him. Oh, Sauna's thing is on right now. Oh, okay. It's the Gunbreaker stuff. Fresh Gunbreaker gear. Yes. Is that the fresh one? That is the fresh one, I think. Steel Gunblade. A good looking set. That's the bunny. Opal Rosewood, what are you wearing? Okay, you're wearing the bard stuff. Alright. This level 72. Fighter skin. Okay. Iridescent. 72. 50 to 6, 70. It's Endwalker? This is Endwalker stuff? Oh, I like this mantle thing it's got going on here. How does it die? Wonder how it dies. Oh boy. Okay. Look at that. It's a fine piece of clothing right there. Very nice. The basic set, but it's a warrior's outfit. Always a nice one, the red and black. I love it. Hippie stuff. Limbo. What is the limbo stuff? That's Pandemonium, right? Why are you wearing that? You can glamour that, you know. Beautiful though. Oh man, I need to get glasses for him. Is what I gotta do too. Put permanent glasses on. Look at that. Look at that face. That's a good looking face. That's 100%. What's Yu Yu Hakusho's main character? I have to look this up. Okay. I saw Yu Yu Hakusho in like high school on Adult Swim. So I don't remember the characters ever. Oh no, that's not the main character, right? That's no, that's not the main character. Let me look at him. Kuwabara? Yeah, that's Kuwabara. I gotta share that. I found Kuwabara. Kuwabara Kazuma. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the deep gold mail effect. Let's try this all on, see how that looks. It's an interesting set. I think it's too busy. I think it's got too many colors going on. I'm very sad about the sauna. Alright. Please, somebody, please come to Keeper of the Lake. Oh, yeah, the typical, yeah, the Urias coat. Looks nice. Standard fare. This is just Taylor's beaver stuff, rather. Very simple, but not bad. Oh, that's the Gunbreaker again. That's White Magey stuff. Who's over here? Shy Mango. Shy Mango, you're That is cute. That's a cute outfit shot. How do you... What is that? Meg? That's part of the robe? How do you get this? Meg Diaka? Meg Diaka. This is the store? Of course it's the store. She's a very pretty fairy though. I love that hairstyle, everything about it. Cute. Very cute. Meg Diaka, okay. Please, other DPS. Please, I'm begging you. But little, okay, we looked at Little Unicorn. These are the people that teleported here and just sat here, okay. Please, other DPS. Please, I beg, thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Keeper of the Lake. It's Midgardstormer's dead body. Make sure y'all are hydrating and stretching, please. Ugh. Hi is required. Saying hi is required. I don't know if you know that. I like to. I don't care if everybody does or not. But I like to. I don't know. Uh-oh. I pull it real close sometimes. Just finish that with this. I know it wasn't, there was only one left, but you get my thing. Music in here, flipping rocks, I can tell you that. Am I gonna get hit? I did get hit. Sorry. Oh, gonna get hit again. Come on, enemies, be cool. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. Don't be rude. Well, let's get this chest though. That's only 100? I hate these frogs. Doing this set, okay. I hate that Fuga is still a directional cone. Let me not do that. Oh, I did get it, take it anyway. Oh, I hate this boss so much. Well, not this one. No, this one's okay. It's the next one, I think. This one's not terrible. Go away. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, come back. Let me do this. Got lots of ceruleum tanks around. here. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad at all. I'd like to have been at a different spot, but... Get out of here! And it's dead. Yeah, this one's not bad. It's the next boss that sucks. For melee, anyway. I have to eat a lot of damage or just not do a lot of damage. Oh, we're gonna get the heal me alarm. There we go. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. I wish I could use my dash attacks in here. Are we fighting these here? Moving on, okay. Oh, we're moving on. Okay. Run! Run! Oh god. Come on. Don't be like that to me. Picking up this treasure chest. It's messy. Oh, thank you very much. Ah! Yeah. Okay, good. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Listen. I need to set up for deletion. What? I got interrupted. There we go. I didn't delete them, but I got close enough. Oh, they've already. No, they already got it. Okay. Heal me. Okay, it's gone. Heal me alarm is gone. This is the fight I hate. I got 5 seconds to put this on here. Okay. True north. So I can come on. This is why I hate this. It's wild. Everything's wild here. Okay. Got it handled. We got this handled. switching. We gotta delete this. Oh god. Okay. Come here. Oh, I screwed me now. I screwed myself now. I wish I had my quick move though. I can't. I can't. There it is. Now we got it. That wasn't too terrible, was it? I stood in some stuff, but like the damage from standing isn't too bad, at least. But still, I'd rather not. Oh no. Oh, I got a fool. Yeah, let's go. Get all this. Alright, we're moving well. We're moving well. Why is Alex home? Keep pulling stuff. Let your tanks do their job, bruh. It's not that big of an ask. Ooh, I'm in it. Okay, we clear. Alex. Oh, it's horn. Okay. Last boss. Thanks for starting without me, guys. True bros. Oh, it didn't give me the thing? Why are you guys standing on the same side as the tank? Need this. burning in the middle? I can't. Oh, okay. Okay. We're thinking it's okay. You don't have to run out of when we're standing thingy. Ugh. So wild. Oh, it still got me? Why would you... Alex, I want you to know that you're the worst kind of DPS in a dungeon. I just want you to know this. A range doesn't need to limit break a single target thing. Ever. Please. Please. Like, hey. I wanted to calm you though. Okay. Alright. That's good though. We're done. Finish the Keeper of the Lake. Get some stuff. Not that I really need it. Oh, these. Look at this though. Not as junk. I'm sorry. Look at these. That could be interesting, right? Like finger caps. They are gloves, aren't they? They don't look like gloves. They're your skin color. I'm pretty sure they're gloves. Yeah. Right? Okay. Let's move on.
By her gifts hast thou earned a moment's reprieve.
Hmm? What are you talking about? Oh, he's awake.
Speak, mortal, and I shall listen.
Yeah? What's up, Mick? Just here to check on you.
Guided by a star. My people have heard the song. Ishgard shall burn.
What? What? Midgard's armor, why?
Sons must answer for their father's misdeeds.
I mean, I feel you, but
We do not forget. We do not forgive.
but what though, Midgard's armor? There's a very loud bird outside. I'm sure it didn't get picked up. But...
Children did I sire. One now singeth of retribution.
Yeah? 7 children.
I rise to join in the chorus.
Oh. Midgard's armor said, fuck these guys.
Thou art powerless to silence us, mortal. Yet thou shalt not live to labor in vain. Thy reprieve is at an end.
Huh?
Trickery is thy shield. This frail, ignoble creature is not gifted, but chosen.
The Heidelin chose me.
Hearken to me, Hydaelyn. I remember, and I consent.
Huh? What do you agree to?
Fear not, mortal. I shall not harm thee.
watermelon. That looks like harming though. Bro, you're shooting me. You just shot me. You said you're not gonna hurt me. Just put a hole through my chest, man. What are you doing? Oh, the crystals. What's happening? This is my shield, right? Huh? Oh. Oh, it turned off. Hey? Hey? He's turning off my power. I need these, man. Oh. I mean, I'm alive.
Mayhap thou thinkest me an oath breaker.
I don't know. What oath are you talking about, Midgardsormr?
Thou art mistaken. If thou comest to harm, it shall be by another's hand, not mine.
Oh, I gave him.
I did but
I didn't wake up for third round, so
thy mistresses
I guess I gave him third round
blessing.
when I got up. Yeah. Yeah.
Thou didst profit much
Sorry.
by
Talking
her
about cats.
grace, but no more.
I see. You're saying I only did what I did because of Heidelin, right? Oh, what is this? It's a cute baby dragon. What a cute little baby dragon. You a cute little baby dragon?
Covenant
That's you?
binds me to thee.
Covenant. Heidelin made a deal with you?
I shall watch, listen,
Midgardsormr, you're a cute little baby dragon.
wait.
Aren't you? Aren't you just a little baby dragon?
Fight and struggle, if it be thy will.
But what if I have to fight like another like primal? Am I gonna be okay?
Coveted that which lieth beyond his grasp.
Yeah, that's fair.
I drink of her body, and thence doth mine own find new life.
Are you absorbing Heidelin's
When
aether?
it hath grown whole, the loyal and penitent shall rejoice.
You know that? I forgot about this. His body is still like
The dragon song
absorbing aether,
heraldeth
right?
a beginning and an end.
You cute baby dragon. I summon Midgardsormr, but oh, minion. He's a minion. Yes, let me. Please. I love my cat too, but Midgardsormr. I got a little baby dragon. Look at you, little baby dragon. I was beginning to fear the worst. Were those explosions I saw? Oh, but you shouldn't waste time talking with me. Alfino left a message stating that you were to return the Rising Stones at once. Oh, Alfino's back? I thought Alfino was in Oda. I thought Alfino was busy. You know, doing stuff. I'm 58. Nice. Like a whole expansion level ahead. I should have done those 2 crystal towers as DPS today. I don't know if I'd be 60 and be Gunbreaker yet, but we're gonna start immediately now. Okay. Let me, before I forget to do anything. I know they're 50, but praise the 12 that you're hale and whole. I came as soon as Benfilia informed me of Sir Emeric's request. You have completed your investigation of the Keeper of the Lake, I take it? Then I would hear your report. You conversed with Midgardsormr. I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and was in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? As in sooth. Yeah. Less a resurrection and more a rejuvenation for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly, an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Emeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgardsormr in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of a Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. That's fine. I agree. As for now, we shall present our revelation to Sir Emeric's emissary. You may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Is there something you're not telling us, Cedric? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you were missing something. Something important. 12 for Fen. Midgardsormr stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? Yeah, I mean, you know, feel fine physically. I see. It's a relief to hear that you were otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgardsormr made mention of covenant, did he not? I want to know about this. I want to know about Midgardsormr's deal with Hydaelyn. That's what I want to know about. One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the waters came into existence, so too did the Great Worm. No, Midgardsormr came first. Althik and Nimia, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgardsormr ever watch over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was the covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you, as he claimed, mayhap you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. I want to know about this. I want to know about this. Tell me about Midgardsormr arriving from space. Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Don't worry, you'll see Midgardsormr. I'll show you what I've done. And can still do. I didn't have the blessing of light the whole time. I built that up.
My friend, I can scarce believe it. You confronted the Worm Lord and lived to tell the tale.
Sure did. I'm a boss.
I give thanks to Halone for your preservation.
Halone.
It is our sole cause
She says
for
Halone.
gladness. Your encounter with the Keeper of the Lake served to confirm our fears. A great worm has roared, and it makes little difference if it was one of the two in Eorzea or any other. The Dravanians are coming.
I am told that Ishgard has magical defenses against Dravanian attack, though I am not privy to their exact nature.
Well, of course not.
Will they be enough to repel a massive force?
Ishgard has weathered countless assaults over centuries. This will be no different. And now that you have confirmed the threat, none can ignore the Lord Commander's calls for the wards to be strengthened.
Yeah.
I dare not presume to speak for him, but I expect the Lord Commander would sing your praises. I must away, but we shall meet again soon.
No problem. We should do what we can to help, right?
Countless assaults weathered, and this will be no different? Why am I not convinced?
I feel it's a little different. Midgard Swordimer, I called it. Come on. The Asgardians have warred with the Dravanians for centuries, nay, nearly 1,000 years. In all that time, not once have their enemies breached their defenses and entered the city proper. Yet regardless of how strong these magical wards may be, I nevertheless fear that the Ishgardians are underestimating the gravity of the situation. Though it was not Midgardsormr who roared, a call to arms by one of the first brood cannot be ignored. Till such time as they choose to request our aid, however, we can do naught but observe the situation at a distance and pray that our fears are unfounded. Aether on demand. Ere I forget, I believe Moonbrita has requested a gathering of the Scions. I assume there has been some progress concerning our efforts to combat the Ascians. Pray inform her that our business with the Asgardians is concluded for the moment. I shall be along once I've completed my communications with the Crystal Braves. It's tough being the boss, huh? Oh, what? Ah, I thought she was gonna be in here. I thought she was gonna be in here. But I guess not. Where am I going? I'm lost. Moonbrita! We're ready. All done with your talk of dragons? Wonderful, because Ascians are next on the menu. Let's head into the solar, shall we? Yeah, let's go. Flamin, Igiri, to the solar. Rita.
Now that everything's calmed down a bit, relatively speaking I mean, I thought it might be a good time to share our progress on the weapon. I believe we're on the verge of a breakthrough.
Well, don't keep us all in suspense.
Just in case anyone's forgotten, let's start by reviewing what we already know. So, an Ascian is an immortal because its soul doesn't return to the ethereal realm when its host is defeated. Instead, it flees to the place that lies between our world and the void.
Yeah, okay.
Therefore, the first step to permanently defeating an Ascian is preventing its soul from making this journey. And if you recall, when we last gathered here, I had verified that White Auracite has adequate capacity to entrap the beings, albeit only briefly.
Okay.
Which left the small matter of their extermination.
Aye. To unmake an Ascian soul, one must needs smite it with a concentrated burst, or blade, of purest ether. However, we wanted for both the data and the means to forge such a weapon.
Okay.
Short of experimenting on an actual Ascian, you see, there's no way to gauge how much ether its soul is made of. As such, we don't know what etheric density our blade needs to have in order for it to work.
You need to max that thing out.
So we'll just have to make the densest blade we can and hope for the best. Though that would require a lot of ether.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Why didn't we think of this before? White aurosite can hold an absolute heap of ether, can't it?
We did. We talked about this. It doesn't hold it for long.
Tell me you're joking. God's sakes, Ida. I feel as though I'm reliving the same scene over and over with you. How many times do you need to be told that white aurosite cannot store ether for long periods? Being intangible matter, ether is given to dispersion. Only in its crystallized form is it a stable source of energy. I will test you later on this, so see to it you do not forget.
Right, yes. It's all coming back to me.
Oh, Ida. Come on.
So our hopes rest on good old crystals again, do they? While they are certainly reliable, they leave something to be desired in the area of portability.
Yeah.
Indeed. I am reminded of the quantity of corrupted crystals required to thwart Leviathan, and the extraordinary lengths to which the Lamentsons went to transport them. What if it should prove that a similar quantity was needed to destroy an Ascian's soul? Or still more?
That's a lot of crystals.
I do not envy the poor sod who has to lug all of that around, on the off chance that an Ascian appears.
That's the very problem we set out to solve. And I reckon we've found the answer. If it isn't practical to lug around the ether we need, we'll just have to draw upon another source.
Okay.
And the only viable source is the land.
Okay.
If you mean to tap the Great River of Ether, know that it will entail considerable risk. Meddling with the currents may well induce a surge like to the one which despoiled Mordona.
Give me a bit more credit, will you? Why would we need to tap the river when there are veritable reservoirs jutting out all over the land? Aye, I speak of corrupted crystals. It might be that their aspect is out of balance, but a crystal's a crystal. It contains ether, and we can help ourselves to it.
That's fair.
While corrupted crystals are indeed abundant, there is no guarantee that they will be in close proximity at a crucial moment.
But what if we don't need them to be? What if we could tap their power from afar? A malm away, say? If we could do that, we'd have ready access to ether aplenty in almost every corner of Eorzea.
Well, that seems very nice. Very convenient that these crystals or orange crystals are all over the
I've
place.
yet to put my theories to the proof, but I've got a good feeling about this. If no one has any objections, I'd like to see where this avenue leads.
If you think it worth your while, you have my blessing.
You're the expert
But
for
tell
sure.
us, what are your theories? I, for one, am most eager to understand the process, however vaguely.
I thought you might say that, but no one wants to listen to boring old theories all day, do they? I know I don't. So with your permission, I'd like to try something a bit more hands-on. I've already built an etheric siphon especially for this purpose, and I've been meaning to try it out.
Wow.
Thing is, the profusion of corrupted crystals in Mordona makes it something of a high-risk testing ground. If anything goes awry with the siphon, it would be better if it didn't happen within spitting distance of quite so much ether.
Fair.
Ideally, I need an isolated specimen. Does anyone know where I can find one?
May I suggest northern Thanalan? There you will find corrupted crystals of middling size, standing a reasonable distance apart. Ideal for your needs, I should have thought. Oh, and if you do elect to visit the place, I should be much obliged if you would assist me in another matter while you are in the area.
Oh, 2-for-1 deal.
Has something happened?
Movement has been observed at Castrum Meridianum.
Oh, that's not good.
During Operation Archon, The Alliance dealt the stronghold a heavy blow.
Hmm.
Its facilities were extensively damaged, and its garrison reduced to a fraction of its former strength.
I smell bacon.
Not long after our forces withdrew, however, their ranks were replenished by reinforcements from Kostrom's Sentry. They now seek to rebuild, and to this end they have their sights set upon the ceruleum processing plant.
Mm.
Having lost the Empire's support, the 14th Legion lacks the resources to sustain itself. To them, this is a bid for survival, and they will doubtless fight like desperate men.
Oh, that's terrible.
Though I have dispatched the Crystal Braves, I fear their strength alone may not suffice to stay the Imperial assault. I would request the Scion's aid in the defensive effort.
Fair.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to inveigle us into fighting your battle with the promise of shiny crystals.
Oh, I mean, that's kind of what he's saying.
Well then, consider me inveigled. I won't lie, the crystals you
Inveigled.
speak of sound perfect, so the Garleans have to go. Besides, we can't afford to beat about the bush. There's no telling when the Arsians will next appear.
Thine eagerness to hurl thyself into the jaws of danger cometh as little surprise. Exercise due caution, I prithee.
Orange is so
Though you
sick
have
of her
become
shit.
a crystal brave, you are yet a scion, Alphino. We could hardly refuse you. Pray, join the Crystal Braves and lend them your support. Thangred and Papalymo shall accompany you. Ida and Y'shtola, in the meantime I would have you assist Moonbreeder. Scout out the crystal clusters, that the testing may commence as soon as the Garlean threat has been eliminated.
Okay. Sounds pretty good.
If it please you, I shall continue mine own experiments on white orosite.
That's a good idea.
Thank you, Arianger. Everyone, pray see to your preparations and depart as soon as you are able. Go well, and be safe.
Oh yeah, so I was doing I did a roulette for 50 dungeon before starting up to try to get some XP. But I got Hawk Manor hard again. Oh, did I not save this? Last I have to update. Oh, it's because I took the material out. And man, so what happened on the final boss, Hawk Manor hard mode? We DPS too hard and she obliterated us. Failed by doing too good of a job. What a shame. It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilred will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Your duties take you to northern Thanalan, do they not? We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamine travels to Ul'dah and we shall serve as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front, or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Cilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother, but also a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah, woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, milady. Ah! I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? Ah. Ah. Do 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 do. Ceruleum processing plant. Here we go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Behind Wilred. How you doing, Wilred? Willard? Commander Leveilleur sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your town is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since the disaster with Almoja. I'm sure you have. But returning to the task at hand, the Flames reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raubon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing: getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelston that we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it would be welcome tidings. Alright, sorry. Private Nightvale, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Oh no. Double clicked. Oh, it worked. Okay. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear your more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen, you see, have come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we are unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial Army. I'd once again ask for your aid. Okay. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I've apprised your fellow Scions of the situation, and I'm heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Ariane, and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. Shit. Glad to have you with us, Cedric. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelston has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalamud's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wished you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilberd. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with all the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless, holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill in any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've had enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. It would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Guardians. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the 4th and give battle to this main column. Okay. You're with the 3rd then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. I'm surprised the Imperials didn't just see like a bunch of people arrive here and give up on the whole plan. I mean, I guess they have to survive, which is sad. But a pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. There's the money thing again. There's the money thing again. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts. I imagine we'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. Seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. This would be simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Ah! Vincent, come get XP. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to everything that I knew. You are the one I loved. Boom, 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 boom. Kicking your butt. Boom. Goodbye. Bye. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that between us, more than a few Guardians won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of these Magitech horrors. It's time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Alien know the west is now clear. I'd appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. I have a mid-array ready. I want to kill one more thing. Private Night Vale, what news of the Guardians? I destroyed them. Their raiding parties are no more then? Excellent. The Amagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Oh no. An uninvited Ascian. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alien has reported a sound victory of the main column. Alien? Names, man. And informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe, 'twould appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thailand is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you would check in on her before you continue on your way. We've got an experiment to conduct, sir. Don't worry about it. There's stuff we're trying to do here. Moonbreeder. Hey, Moonbreeder.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
Oh, okay. No rush. I'm not
The
worried.
beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
That's fair.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me, an axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one.
That's funny.
And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Who's that?
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unlike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
That's because you were a good kid, Moonbreeder.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Where's Yastola?
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
That's something
Did
that
you
happens
see
before an
that?
explosion.
The way the crystal glowed? The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether. Which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Thank you, I guess. Huh?
He senses me. A useful talent.
Oh.
Hanassian, are they onto us?
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth, meddler.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
That's a fair stance to take, Moonbreeder.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
Alright, listen. Are you telling her she should... Listen, dude. Listen. Don't tell a lady she should be smiling. She looks better smiling.
Let me direct
You're
my
gross,
words to
Nabrialis.
one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabrialis. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
Of course. Screw your work. Oh!
Bugger.
Do
Oh,
settle
shit.
down.
We did the one-finger block attack.
You must concede that
Attack
I acted
block.
in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
That's true.
Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee.
Oh, that's a problem.
Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken. Now is the time to claim the staff.
What?
With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What are you talking about? Steph?
What did that bastard want with us? Nabrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious. But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Oh shit.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Minfilia. No danger from Minfilia. She's been in enough danger. She doesn't need danger. Minfilia. 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 Coming. I'm coming. Emergency. Run. Hi, Yoshi P. I gotta run. I can't stop to stay. Hi. Bye. Thank you. You're here. How'd you beat me here? I teleport. Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in Solar, isn't it? Quickly now.
You two.
I'll keep it off.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
Wow! That's amazing.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'll just marinate. It's amazing. Wow.
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you. The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Thank you.
My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
Oh no. That's a crybaby. Why are you different?
But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Oh no, that's not good.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
This is pretty salty, isn't it?
You will not harm her!
Oh no. Oh, Moonbreeder. Ah.
Moonbreeder!
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
What do you mean? Oh, Moonbreeder.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed?
The key?
The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings.
Oh, that's nifty.
How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
That's right.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Oh no. Rufio's getting kidnapped again? Oh, bam. Come on. Let's go. Run, 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 run. Get it. Let me in. What are you doing, Cedric? Run in that hole.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
She's got the right of it. Let's go. No. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get in here before it takes too much time. I might have to start tomorrow with I got 2 of those. I want those. Let's try to get 10 minutes. Okay, hold on. Okay, we can do this. I only have... So we're gonna have to play this, I think. Less than 5 minutes, okay. I don't want to go a scholar. But I have to go a scholar. Oh, man! Less than 5 minutes was accurate timing. Sorry to everybody that's gonna have to stand here while we watch this opening, though. Nymphelia. Yay! Okay. Oh, I need a head check. Alright, I'm with the white mage at least, that's good. Well, thank you, that's perfect. Oh yeah, we gotta touch balls. Okay, I was in a red one, so I gotta touch a black one now. Alright. You gotta touch them back and forth. Oh, somebody's dying. Somebody did die. Where are you at? Are there more balls? Are we good? Alright, I think we're good. Oh yeah, he teleports back and forth, right? Oh, I'm not samurai, so I can't do the thing that happens in the second part. I gotta remember that. I don't even have LB on my bars. This way. Easy peasy. Why me? Don't do that to me, Nabrielis. Oh, it's not me this time, at least. Pick up the balls. You got it? Okay. I get this one. I can't get this one. I have to get a red one. Okay, I can get a red one. I can get a black one now, right? I'm a little late. Yep. No LB. No limit breaks. Right. Part 2. Ah. I thought I'd save. I thought I'd take it. You gotta heal. You gotta heal. You gotta heal. We get it? Yeah, we got it, but we're hurting so bad. Oops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you can get me. Oh! Oh! Shit. We got this. We got this. Shield him. I'm out of mana. I'm out of everything I got. I'm out of everything. Shit. Oh, regen. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. We didn't get everybody up, but we made it. Become something the other here. Salute. Right, thanks. I got. Thank you guys. Bless you.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Oh. Oh, it's a soul, right? He's running away? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. It's him again, huh?
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
We gotta watch this scene and then I gotta go.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, Scions.
Yeah, I don't want to fight this. I want to do this every day.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Get him, Inferior. Get him, Inferior.
What trickery is this?
Aha! We got you now.
No, you cannot. No.
It's working.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Okay. Faster, man. Let's go.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light.
We need
Why
more.
won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it, be good, Summer.
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Come on. Die, you bastard. Ugh. Fight.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Use the staff. Use your thing. You have the thing. Dangerous, but use it, right? It worked.
Brida, what are you doing?
Master Louisoix, I understand now the choice you made. In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
What, Moonbreeder? What are you doing? You can use that thing, right?
Moonbreeder, no!
What are you doing?
You mustn't!
What? She's gone.
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder?
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Why did she use that?
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
Sorry, I was in the fan, wasn't I?
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Sharlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louisoix. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charleon behind, Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis Soir's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
Oriente.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis Soir's will before the end? The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Okay.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Okay. Overtime. I'm gonna have to finish this up tomorrow. Gives me some time to recover. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright. Bye-bye.